Guys came into practices the last couple of days with a whole different focus, whole different state of mind. Just want to play our game that we know we can play, that we've been playing early in the season, and just get back on the team page.
You feel like this is a game you had to win, Peter?
Definitely. This is a must win. Thankfully, it was at home, so that benefited us, and we had a great crowd, great turnout. We just came out and played BC basketball.
Brandon, how would you assess sort of the performance of you and your teammates today without Larry on the floor?
Well, this guy right here, he's a great player as well. He took Larry's place today, and he was just great on the boards, scoring inside, and Kirill did a great job coming off the bench. We always have faith in him. Ed did a great job. We just fed off each other this game. We missed Larry, but it was one man down, but we all of us stepped up to the plate and did what we had to do.
You guys made a statement today as far as performing with adversity goes. I mean, you're missing, obviously your biggest guy in the middle, and you're coming with a two-game losing streak and managed to pull it out.
Yeah, facing adversity is something you got to do to win this league. And coming to the game, we had to start off with it without having Larry, and we just riled on each other, and that led us to the victory.
Did you guys learn a lot about yourself because of that? I mean, everyone looks at Larry and NBA scouts and all this stuff. Did you learn something about yourself by winning without him?
Yeah, but at the same time, all of us are great players. Like I said, Skeen, he's great. Kirill, all of us are great players. Don't get me wrong, we're not taking up for Larry, but we know Larry's a big key to our team or whatever. But we know some games he get in foul trouble, some games we're gonna have to play without him. So I think this game was a great learning experience for us and helped us out learning we could play without him on the floor at times.
Hey, when you went back into practice on Thursday, what was the attitude like in the middle, the team?
Rebounding, get back to business, like just back to the basics, like defensive wise, just getting back to the basics. That's all.
Jaime, how much importance was placed on rebounding coming into this game? Because you guys were going without Larry in the middle, and especially after halftime, you guys really controlled them.
Yeah, well, at halftime, I mean, myself, I only had one rebound, so, I mean, and I was taking Larry's spot. Larry would have probably had about 7 or 8 rebounds by halftime, so it was looking real bad. So, I mean, the coaches talked to me, told me I needed to step it up a little bit, and so that's what I tried to do. It's trying to fill Larry's shoes is very hard, so, I mean.
How would you assess the way things are coming together for you now that you're able to, you're really ingrained in the team here after having to sit out for a little while?
I mean, I still feel like I got a long way to come, but I mean, I'm getting there. I mean, one game at a time. That's all.
Speaking of which, how does it feel to get a double-double today?
I mean, it's just a win, really. I'm not even really worried about no stat line. I'm just glad we won. We was on a 2-game losing streak, so I mean, anything I win is what I was really worried about. Double-double, that's the last thing I'm worried about.
What was kind of the attitude coming in though after losing a couple of games? I mean, it was sort of obviously you're going to come out there every game with a certain level of determination and all that, but was there a little bit something different today to be back on your home floor?
I mean, well, it's always good to be back on your home floor. I mean, got the fans. The fans are incredible, unbelievable crowd. So every time, it's never a time where we have a dead crowd. So I mean, it's always love when you come out and you can have all the fans out.
Was there a little bit of a sense of urgency today to get this win, obviously coming 1-3?
Well, yeah. I mean, of course we want to win. You know, just not losing 2 games. You don't want Coach Smart getting after you. I mean, if we lost a 3rd one, that'd be a bad practice. Not bad practice. Didn't want to have that.
How do you feel like you're doing kind of blending in?
I'm trying my best. I mean, I was just trying to blend in the best as I can. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing good, though. I mean, I guess.
Your role today seems a lot different. Like at Wake, it seemed like you took more threes and that kind of thing. Is it? I guess they're learning you as much as you're learning them, and what they expect of you. Do you kind of feel that way?
Well, I mean, when I was at Wake, I mean, that was more of my job to shoot threes, and I'm not gonna say allowed to post up, but that wasn't my job. My job was to loosen it up and get it open up for the big guy, Chase McFarland and Kyle Visser, those type of guys. So that wasn't really my job. But here it's more I can do both. And I'm more focused on trying to post up and, score on the inside.
Nice little blast from the pass, to step out in the corner and hit that 3-pointer.
Yeah, Good look by my man right here, you know. He found me. I thought he didn't see me. Thank God he found me. And that was my first one for the season. I was in a slump. I think I was like 0 for 7 from 3, so finally I hit one.
Brandon, I want to talk about your ability to knock down just a lot of shots in the first half. You kind of came out and you seemed like you were pretty fired up today and ready to go.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for this game after dropping 2 games in a row, so I came out with a high amount of energy, and thankfully my shots was falling from the jump ball, and that allowed other teammates to get open shots as well. They were so focused on me, and that allowed Jaime to get his post and Joy to knock down a couple in the first half. But I don't really think too much. I just let it go. I've been playing the Secret Center for a long time, so it's like home to me, always home.
Brandon, do you guys make a lot of adjustments at halftime?
Yeah, we wanted to clamp down on defense at halftime. We went into the second half and we just focused on our defense. I think we had about 13 at one point in the first half, and it was up by 3 at halftime. And going to the second half, we just wanted to shut them down. And I think we did a pretty good job there. They were scoring at the free throw line mostly in the second half, and we were just fouling a little bit too much, playing a little overly aggressively. But I think we did a great job overall defensively.
Did y'all make adjustments at halftime, or was it simply a matter of more effort?
Better on our half-court defense is what we want to do. Juwan Carter had 17 points at halftime, or 15, something like that. And we just want to put Ed Nixon. We saw we put Ed Nixon on him. That was an adjustment we made. Put Ed on him, which was our best defender. He did a great job. He's the quickest guy, best defender we have, and he did a pretty good job, I think, shutting him down or taking him away. And that just helped us out overall.